how it kind of goes. So the first three are more of like a warm-up. The middle gets more intense, and the last three are more of a intimate, more heartfelt, more personal. So we warm you up in the beginning, and that's basically how it goes. And then number 10 is usually like a bonus question. So in today's one, I'm gonna do something a bit different. I'm gonna be tapping as I ask you the questions, and while you answer, I'll be tapping, and that's basically how we're gonna go. Okay, let's get started. So I'm just gonna start by tapping on this. Just to establish a baseline kind of tap situation. So let's start with the first question. What is the one thing that you regret in life? What is the one thing that you regret in life? The one thing that you regret. Yeah. Okay. That's perfectly fine. If you sorry, I totally spaced. I meant to say this before we start. If you feel uncomfortable answering any of the questions, you can just pass, or you can just move on to the next one. It's totally up to you and how you feel. Okay. So, do you have something that you've done in your life that basically you regret? Yeah. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. What is your biggest turn on? Your biggest turn on. That is interesting, and I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just I just wasn't expecting it, to be honest. Okay, cool. Let's move on. How do you feel about working the 9 to 5? Or do you feel enslaved? Personally, I hate it. It is the worst thing I've ever been through. And I've been through childbirth. But I just didn't like the fact that someone would come up to me and be like, you need to have lunch between this time and this time. Or why are you eating at this time? Why can't you be here at this time? It used to take me an hour to get to work. Have some sympathy. I was sitting in the car for an hour. So how do you feel about the 9 to 5? Or do you feel like a slave as well? I think some people really do enjoy it. And I mean, everyone's entitled to their own feelings and opinion. I just don't. But tell me, how do you feel? Yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Okay, now we're moving on to the medium set of questions. Question 4. Have you ever suffered the loss of someone who is still alive? Have you ever suffered the loss of someone who is still alive? Now, this is more of a deeper question, and a lot of people may feel like it relates to a lover or a spouse, but it doesn't. Sometimes that person could be a best friend or even a parent, sometimes you just have that connection that breaks and you don't know why. Yeah. Okay. Question 5. Do you believe in God and why? So basically what I'm asking is, what is something that has happened to you that made you believe that God is real, or that God is not real? What makes you feel that way? Like, what is that one thing? And I don't mean in the world, I mean in your life. Like people say, I don't believe in God because if there was a God, why is there earthquakes? Or why is there children starving? I'm not asking in that context, I'm asking in your own personal life. Have you ever, has something ever happened to you and you've been that's God. Like that situation right there is God. Yeah. I totally understand. I got you. Okay, question number 6. Are you truly happy right now? Sorry, I spaced for a second. Are you truly happy right now? Whether this is in a relationship or sometimes just in life, are you happy? Do you feel like something is blocking you? Or can you say, you know what, I am happy and I am content right now? Yeah. No, I get that. I get that a lot. So, now we're moving on to the more harder questions. Question number 7. Have you ever cheated on someone? Have you ever cheated on someone? And I ask this question because sometimes we do things and that includes cheating. But we don't do it because sometimes there's just no explanation. And we are wrong. But in that moment you just can't answer. When you questioned about it, you just I don't know. But sometimes we make mistakes. We all human. We are all human. So whether you've done it or you haven't, or you've been through it, I got you from all angles. Sometimes we've been through it. Sometimes we're the cause of it. And it's either something in life that teaches us a lesson, or it's something that we have to learn. We have to learn sometimes not to trust certain people. And sometimes, we have to go through it in order to see a person's true colors. Sometimes we have to do it to learn what we lost. So when the next one comes along, we don't have that same problem. So, I feel you. Okay, question number 8. When was the last time you felt loved? When was the last time you felt love? And this is in all contexts. Whether it's you felt love from a parent, from a sibling, from a spouse, even from your own child. Sometimes we don't feel those things. Sometimes we don't get that. It's lacked. It's gone. Those things just don't. It just goes. miss it, and we notice ourselves missing it. And I remember when I was at the point in my life when I was going through a breakup, and I used to just miss being called like my love or baby or babe. It just felt like something was missing, like that aspect. I was missing someone just saying, "Are you okay, my love?" You know? So, when was the last time you felt loved? Yeah. Well, whether you feel it or you don't, you should know that no matter what you're feeling, either someone truly loves you or someone will come along and will appreciate and love you the way that you deserve. Okay, so question number 9. Have you ever broken someone's heart? Have you ever broken someone's heart? And I mean this in every sense. I felt heartbroken by my best friend. And I really did feel heartbroken in relationships too, but that one was just different. So, have you ever felt heartbroken? Yeah. Okay. So, number 10 is just a bonus question. It's more for those who you'll understand. You'll just get it. Okay. So the question is, you know how you have certain siblings, and if you don't have siblings, maybe you have children, maybe you have parents, obviously you have parents, maybe you have a cousin or a friend or whatever, but even when you have children, or even if you've had multiple spouses, they always say that one is your favorite. And since you're the only person watching this, probably by yourself, who's your favorite? Let's start off with your kids, if you have. Who's your favorite child? And if you say you love them all equally, we know you lie, because everybody has a favorite. And if you just can't put it to yourself to choose, then move on to who's your favorite sibling from all your siblings. Who's your favorite parent? You can't say you love them equally. I only have one child, thankfully, so she's my favorite. If you've had multiple spouses, which one is your favorite? Which one was or is? You know what I mean? If you've had, now this is a good one. If you've had multiple girlfriends or boyfriends, which one was your favorite? Which one was good in bed amongst all of them? Answer that question, right? And I'll answer this. Which one was good to you emotionally? And if both of those answers are the same person, then you got yourself a winner. If not, you will find someone that is both, whether it be today or tomorrow. Sorry, I kind of backtracked in that question, but that's cool. You guys get it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I've been really spiking recently, so I wanted to say thanks for all the love and appreciation and